To this story now, and the Proteas netball team assistant coach Dumisani Chauke is distributing female hygiene packs to 100 disadvantaged netball players in Gauteng throughout Women's Month. eNCA's Tsepo Tabani joins us live now from Eersterust in Pretoria. Good morning, Tsepo. A great initiative by the Dumisani Chauke Netball Foundation. How are proceedings going?
Thank you, Nandi. Interesting. We had an interesting morning where the netball, South African netball, or the Proteas assistant coach Dumisani Chauke distributed packs that include, or sanitary packs to disadvantaged young netball players. But she's with me now, and she's going to be telling us more about such a project that she has embarked on. Absheni, coach.
I am Johnny.
Hi, Coach, we've seen the ladies that you gave the packs to. Maybe tell us about this project. Why did you decide to start such a unique project?
Well, the Dumisani Chauke Netball Foundation, our slogan is empowering young girls, and we empower young girls in 3 ways. Number 1, we teach them basic netball skills. Number 2, we do life skills, and number 3 is the community-based projects, and this is one of them. So initially it was just sanitary towels, and then we went to pre-loved techies, and then in June during Youth Month we started with food parcels, because we realized most of our girls might have lost their jobs or they're not working, which means they're not having an income. So what are they eating? And those that are in school that rely on food schemes at the schools are closed, so what were they eating while schools were closed? So now we came to Women's Month, and we were like, okay, so we can do our usual outreaches where we go to Mpumalanga, Limpopo, and a bit of Northwest, and so we just said, okay, we're going to keep it to Gauteng. So we are reaching out to all 5 districts in Gauteng, which is Tshwane, Sedibeng, Ekurhuleni, Johannesburg, and the West Rand. And we are grateful to SPA, who have stepped up and said, yes, Dumisani, we will assist you guys, because remember, SPA is a great supporter of women's sport, and they've been supporting netball all these years. So it was quite fitting for them to come and say, listen, Dooms, we're going to help you. When I asked for 500 packs, they didn't even flinch. They were like, no, definitely, sure, we'll do it. And they delivered everything. So we are grateful for SPA with their sponsorship here, but also grateful for all our partners. Our partners being the Tshwane University of Technology, Sport and Recreation Department, the Herigwala Foundation, and we are also supported by the South African Women in Sport Foundation, as well as Brand South Africa.
Coach, now speaking about netball in particular, we've seen, of course, the COVID-19 pandemic, that the effect that is having on everyone, including sport. Now let's talk about netball. How has it affected netball, especially, coach, looking at the fact that you guys just came from a World Cup and are on a high and preparing for the much anticipated 2023 World Cup?
Yeah, I must say COVID-19, the lockdown, all the restrictions have just dampened the mood, number 1. Number 2, they are hampering all the preparations that we are supposed to be embarking on as we're working towards 2023, which will be right here in South Africa, in Cape Town. And also it's just literally forced us to take a step back, number 1. Number 2, to relook at how we do things. Number 3, to adjust and adapt to this new normal of how are we going to get out of COVID-19, how are we going to get back to the sports field, because this thing is here. We need to know how to manage it. And it also forced us to look at technology. How do you coach from home? How do you connect with players? All of a sudden we've seen an increasing usage of platforms like WhatsApp videos and Zoom. So it's literally forced us to relook at how we do things, adjust ourselves. And I think it's one of the things that we do as sports, because we are quite resilient. We are able to adapt to changes, and we've just taken this as one of those things in our process. Yes, we understand it's hampering our preparations, but that doesn't stop us from doing the mental and emotional preparation that we can do from home as well.
Coach, let me put you on the spot. You are the assistant coach of the Proteas. When you go back to the 2010 World Cup, that is football, the assistant coach at that time was a local coach, Pitso Musimani, and after the World Cup he was the head coach. I don't know, are you also harboring hopes of coaching, being the head coach of the Proteas national team?
Well, I'm already part of the setup. I think for now, I am good where I am, because the nice thing with myself and Dorette, we have a good working relationship as coaches. We come along with since 2009, when I was still playing in the SAA team, and then we graduated to player coach when when I was in the national squad, and we would camp out in Poch, and she would assist with the training camps. Then we moved over when I retired from playing, and I started coaching with her the SA under 21s. We went over to student World Student Game. Oh no, not World Student Games. World University Championships in Miami, and we came back with a gold medal. And then we went from there. We even coached in the Gauteng Fireballs as a coaching team, and now we're at the Proteas. So I think we're okay where we are. I'm okay now. I won't say no that one day I do have aspirations of being the head coach, but I think my contribution right now to the netball fraternity goes way beyond the netball court, and I'm okay with that. That's my purpose, and I'm okay with it.
Thank you so much, Coach. Well, Nandi, that was the assistant coach of the Proteas, Dumisani Chauke, telling us about the initiative she's currently underdoing under her netball foundation, that is the Dumisani Chauke Netball Foundation.
All right, thank you very much, Tsepo. Good to see Women's Month getting off to a philanthropic start. Well, that was eNCA's Tsepo Tamani joining us live from Eersteris, along with the Proteas netball team assistant coach, Dumisani Chauke.